championship. This is Austin, Texas, and Darrell K. Royal Stadium, home of the Texas Longhorns. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Clemson Tigers, taking on the runner-up from last year's national championship, the Texas Longhorns. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined by Kirk Herbstreit. The playoff is here, and let's not wait any longer. Let's get this going. Kickoff team is out there, and here we go. The college football playoff about to get underway. Returner trying to create good field position. Excellent work by the coverage team. He's brought down after just a short return. On first down, it's play action. Throws to the tight end. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. That'll pick up a first down. We'll spot it at the 38.
Great job here as a play caller. You come out in the opening drive, you want to establish a little bit of an aggressive nature, and you hit some big plays here downfield. Great way to start this game.
So one play moves the ball to the 38. It'll be first down. He'll hand it off. As the first down is still going. Breaks way down the left side. End zone ahead. Touchdown, Texas. As they claim the lead in this playoff game. This offense comes out, immediately gets points on the board. Welcome to the playoff.
Man, that's coming out on the field with a purpose. Look, it's playoff time. Everything you prepare for is earned here and now. And that opening drive was the fruits of that preparation.
And it's 7-0 after the BAT. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. He'll hand it off. He goes nowhere. Stop pull behind the line of scrimmage.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and the run fits on that play.
Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. Throws it to the right. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
Sometimes that primetime game, the whole nation is watching, brings out some extra energy, some nerves. Maybe the quarterback is feeling that a little bit. I did not expect him to throw a pick, especially on the opening drive.
Hand off to the back. Going absolutely nowhere. It'll be a loss on the play.
But I don't know what the quarterback saw there. He should have pulled that ball out and tried to make a throw, but instead he hands it off to the poor running back, and it's a tackle for a loss.
Now it's second down here. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. Not a long return, but the important thing, the pick wipes out a scoring threat. The offense will take over from the 29.
Chris, he's just trying to find the hole in the zone coverage. But, as you know, those windows can open and close pretty quickly, especially in the middle of the field. So the timing's got to be just right, or you're going to see an interception like this.
Quarterback will throw it off the run-pass option. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
Of all the receivers to lose track of, it's this guy, one of the best receivers in the entire country. Lucky that wasn't a score.
First down and 10. Looking to pass. It's Knight. It's a quick grab. Brought down, but broke a tackle to produce a solid gain there.
The slant is a great way to get the ball to your receiver against man coverage, especially if you feel like you've got an advantage on the matchup. Easy throw and completion for the quarterback and receiver.
That completion makes it second and short. He's looking to throw. The receiver makes the catch. Breaks into open space. And is in the clear down the right side. End zone ahead. Touchdown, Tigers, as they get on the board here in this playoff game. Simple throw, all the yards after the catch. Explosive play by the receiver to score.
Just a dynamic, athletic playmaker. As simple as you said, Chris, just throw him the football, he makes a catch, and then all the fireworks are after the catch, and this defense just unable to corral him.
And they tack on the extra point. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. And he's brought down at the 12. That's poor field position to start the drive. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. We'll see if this quarterback can shake off the interception he threw in the last possession. He breaks free. That one moves the ball to the 16.
Chris, I just love to see this offensive line in this running game able to establish themselves. This back is already over 50 yards. We're in the first half, so really good job of establishing the run game. Opens up the play action, opens up one-on-one opportunities. Just keep winning the battle up front.
Game makes it second and medium. Give it to the back again. First down, looking for more now. It's a solid gain, moves the ball out to the 28.
Boy, just a beautiful hole here opened up by this offensive line. And Chris, the more I watch this Texas running back, the more I'm starting to really appreciate things like his vision and instincts as a ball carrier. You know he's got that combination of power and speed. But you start to watch him run this football, you can see why defensive coordinators around the country are very nervous when they have to go up against him.
And looking to throw now on first down. Catch made down the left side, an explosive play. They bring him down, but a huge gain. They cross midfield to the 49.
Chris, how about the offensive balance these last couple plays we're seeing from these guys? Not only are they balanced, but the explosiveness. A big run followed up by a big play through the air and puts a lot of pressure on this defense.
The Longhorns lining up here on first and 10. Offense will keep it on the ground here. Picks up the first, looking for more. Now here he goes. He moves the ball to the 7-yard line. Offense has a first and goal now.
And this guy is as fast as there is in college football. It's so much fun to watch him when he gets out in space with room to go. And you just know the home crowd is loving this.
That huge play sets up a great opportunity. First and goal just outside the 5. Max got it. No stopping him on that run. Touchdown, Longhorns. But they were backed up to start the drive, and some bold play calling, great execution, and reach the end zone.
You know, it's easy to just kind of pull your horns in and get conservative when you're pushed way back close to your own goal line, but not this offense. They came out, showed the confidence that they have in their quarterback, and it paid off. Nice touchdown.
Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee to bring the football to the 25-yard line. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Back to throw. It's Knight. There's a screen pass to the running back. And he never had a chance tackled in the backfield.
Trying to bait this defensive line to believing they have a shot to get to the quarterback on the pass. Instead, they recognize screen right away, make a really nice play for a lost yardage.
Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
This is why this Clemson offense is so tough to defend. You get caught up in the running game, the threat of the quarterback as a potential run threat. You leave yourself one-on-one, and then you can make these throws downfield to dynamic.
He cannot escape. It's a sack.
Man, I love to see these big fellas get a chance to make a play. Usually it's the guys on the edge, linebackers, but here, the nose guard comes up with a sack.
Second down now after the sack. And the quarterback dropping back. With the catch, it's Walters.
Boy, another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
Third down coming after that completion. Motion now from the tight end. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Receiver makes the grab. And gain enough to set up first down now at the 39.
Good job here by this offense coming up with his first down on that third down play. They knew they're going to have to deal with a lot of pressure, did their job, gave the quarterback time. They convert, and listen, you're down early in this game. Every possession matters. You need points on this drive, and they're able to have that chance now with that conversion.
In the clear at the 25. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
And the Tigers are in the red zone. Back now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. Snapping it from the red zone now. Looking to throw. Short throw to the back, caught behind the line of scrimmage. It's a solid game to pick up the first down on what will be likely the final play of this first quarter. So Texas has the lead, Kirk, as we break here for the quarter. We've reached the end of one in this quest to move one step closer to a national championship. Let's check out the stats so far. Plenty of time for some plot twists here as we begin the second quarter. Crucial play here to begin the quarter as the offense sets up first and goal. Off the play fake, looking to throw. They pressure him and get it, but lost back to the 7-yard line.
Well, that's their second sack already in this game right now. And this offensive coordinator, he's going to have to come up with some changes in pass pro. Keep a tight end in, roll the quarterback out, anything they can do to help him out. Otherwise, this poor guy is going to spend his entire playoff experience on his back.
So off the loss, it's second and goal from the 7. Bringing pressure. Near the goal line. Defense makes the saving tackle at the 3.
Okay, I know it's only the first half, but let's face it, Chris. You've come this far. This is a playoff game. When you get inside a 10-yard line, you can't settle for field goals. You need touchdowns. Let's see if they're able to come up with it here.
And it's a wildcat look here as they try to convert on third down. Defense not fooled by the wildcat look. Just a short gain on the play.
But great stop here by this defense to bring us to fourth down and decision time for the head coach. You go the easy route with a field goal, or this close to the goal line, you take a chance to try to get that touchdown.
So a yard away from the end zone. The offense will go for it here on 4th down. They're going to run the option. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Clemson. Well, this college football playoff game is all tied up, and Kirk, it's beginning to feel a little bit like a shootout.
Yeah, it is. It's a battle of the offenses. Both these teams right now executing flawlessly, and they're doing so with such high stakes, answering one score with another. Neither team is backing up 1 inch.
No problem with the PAT right down the middle. And with that extra point, we're all tied up now in the second quarter. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. Offense takes the field. On that last touchdown drive, they just pounded away with the ground game. Let's see if that formula works again. Play action here on 1st down. Looking deep down the left side. And it's hauled in way downfield. Touchdown, Texas. Way too much speed on that play.
We're seeing more and more of this in college football. Guys in that slot that got the ability to get downfield vertically. It's a mismatch if you have the right guy. This time they get the matchup that they want, hit it for a big one.
And the extra point was up and good. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. Offense has back out onto the field. Each offense has been clicking, throwing touchdowns in their last possessions. Back to pass. It's Knight. Makes the throw across the middle of the field. That's going to be incomplete. A 1st down drop here in the middle of the field.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
So 2nd and 10 from the 25. Important to get something here to avoid that tough 3rd and long situation. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. They get him down, but a big gainer to the 42.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
After one explosive play, the offense suddenly moves inside the opponent's 45. They'll run it on the toss. They've got him after a 7-yard gain, so 2nd and 3.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
And the wideout goes in motion. Looks right for a quick completion. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. An important 3rd down attempt for this offense. Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. What a catch! Touchdown, Tigers! Strong game by this quarterback.
Man, I love running backs that can hurt you on the ground and through the air. The defense this time just underestimates his ability to catch the ball and then the speed afterwards, and it's a touchdown.
Kicking team out for the PAT try. And it's good. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. try to make a play from deep in his end zone. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. It was a one-play touchdown drive through the air last time. The defense makes some adjustments. Quick throw misses his mark there, incomplete.
I'm not sure the quarterback makes the right decision on this one. I think if he'd do it over again, he would have found a different target downfield, but he made his decision, and that one's incomplete.
Incompletion sets up a second down. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. This time it's complete. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain.
Well, this wide receiver has it all. We know about his leaping ability and his speed, but what I've seen today is the precise route running. Another example of it there, and the timing with this quarterback and this receiver is just a thing of beauty.
Offense moving closer to the line to gain after that catch. They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. The Longhorns looking to keep this drive rolling.
I love how the back didn't really dance around trying to make a big play. He knew it was third down in inches, lower the shoulder, get the first down.
Longhorns line up on 1st and 10 now. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Turns it loose downfield. Catch made down the left side, an explosive play. Tackle made, but not before he reaches the 44.
Well, these big pass plays can jumpstart this offense a bit, and here they go at the tempo, looking to get...
And he's going to stretch the defense, taking a deep shot here. Oh, and he could not hold on. Would have been a huge gain.
Well, one of the few times this receiver is unable to come up with a big play. This guy has over 100 yards receiving. I would just keep trying to find ways to line him up and create mismatch opportunities.
Offense operating from the pistol. QB tries it again here on 2nd and 10. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
The defense has got to do a better job of communicating. That is a wide-open receiver. They catch a break by an errant throw by the quarterback.
This was a promising drive, but back-to-back incompletions makes it 3rd and 10. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Makes a quick catch. They'll stop him short. The completion gained 5 yards, but brings up 4th down. The clock has stopped, and we've reached the 2-minute timeout before halftime. Bit of a gamble here. Offense going for it on 4th down. Timeout called by the defense, their first of the half, as they try to make some adjustments here. Punt team stays on the sideline. Offense going for it on 4th down. Looking to throw again. Fires it to the wideout. Finds his receiver. That's enough for the first down. Catch made quickly, but a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 25.
Well, Chris, here's an example of what we always talk about. On fourth down, the receiver's got to run a route beyond the sticks. Great awareness to know exactly where he is. Quarterback makes the throw. Receiver gets hit, but he's beyond the sticks for the first down.
It's a 1st and 10 play coming up for the offense. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Makes a quick grab. And heads out of bounds after a decent gain. The tackle made, but the sophomore quarterback showing us the arm strength. From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. That's the running back who makes the catch across the middle. Tackle at the 6-yard line after the completion. Offense really threatening now. But crank up the tempo here on 2nd down. The time is running out. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Makes the catch. Can he get in? And he's in. Touchdown, Longhorns. So with playoff pressure for the offense executes a long, grinding, methodical drive.
You know, the thing I've loved about this offense all year long is their ability to either hit the big play or not have to rely on that. Like this, they're able to sustain a drive and still come up with points and get a touchdown.
So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. So here we go. First play of the drive. Under 2 minutes before halftime. Dropping back. It's Knight. Caught quickly. Breaks one tackle. Gets brought down. But picks up some decent yardage.
Chris, we're still early in this game, and you can already sense the chemistry between this quarterback and the wide receiver. These two just make it look so easy.
But they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete.
Well, this quarterback and his receivers have got to get on the same page. They've got to find a rhythm if they want to move the ball down the field.
The incompletion, it sets up a 3rd down and 2. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here. 3rd and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes is just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this 4th and short.
Trying for a 4th down completion. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the first down.
Bit of a risky decision here to go for it on your own side of the 50, but guess what? They make it work. Keep the sticks moving.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. Quick throw, testing the middle. He makes the grab. They stop him, but it's a first down.
Another great play by this receiver. And I tell you, the offense coordinator is doing a nice job of moving him around. The defense knew coming into this game how tough he'd be to stop, but the way they're utilizing him is making it very challenging to be able to create the matchups that the defense wants.
The defense drops him for a loss. He went backwards there. A 2nd down behind the sticks now. The timeout is called. Important stage late here in the 2nd quarter. Offense set for the 6th play in this drive. Back to throw. It's Knight. The ball is picked off. Tackle made after a short return. The pick ends that threat.
Well, we're just here in this first half, and this defense is all over it. That's their 2nd interception. Good job of pressuring the quarterback, making him uncomfortable, and forcing the ball into coverage.
Here comes the first play of the drive. Can they do something in the final 30 seconds of the half? On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. He makes the grab. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big game. The offense will now quickly spend a timeout.
Well, it's so easy to get caught up on the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play.
That's what I love about this guy. He has the ability to sneak out of the backfield. The quarterback's able to find him open, checks it down for a nice gain.
The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. And that one is incomplete with just 9 seconds on the clock.
Oh, man, I really like the route here by this wide receiver. Does a nice job of separating, creates some space there. The quarterback, unfortunately, just puts that ball too far out in front of him.
So now it's 3rd and short from the 30. A chance for the defense to make a play here and perhaps force a field goal attempt. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
This receiver has just that combination of speed and natural ball skill ability to be able to come up with play after play. Already over 50 yards here in this first half.
Looks like the final play of the half coming up. Looking to throw it from the red zone. Going for the touchdown here. Touchdown, Texas. This offense is still clicking.
I'll tell you what, in this first half, this quarterback seems to be making all the right reads and showing the accuracy that he's shown all year long. Outstanding pass, great conversion. They put 6 more on the board.
PAT is good, so it's a 2-touchdown lead, 35-21. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. The coverage team brings him down on the final play of this first half. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Longhorns will kick this away to begin the second half. He's going to return it from near the goal line. And he's brought down after a solid effort on that return. And the powerful Clemson offense is back out there. Looking for a fast start here at the beginning of the third quarter. Down by a couple of possessions. First play of the third quarter is a handoff. Slams right into a wall. They got him for a loss.
Chris, I'll be really honest with you. I don't know why they continue to try to run the football. I'm all about balance. I'm all about trying to make sure defense has to defend the run and the throw. But at this point in the game, they haven't been able to run the ball. They're going to have to go through the air if they're going to come back and take the lead in this game at some point.
This offense could really use a conversion here, down multiple scores. Scanning the field, it's Knight. Fires it to the wideout. Can't hold on. Good defensive play, brings up a 4th down.
Well, the defense was all over the field in the first half, and as we see here, more of the same to start this third quarter. Big question to me is, now you got a 4th down. You look at that scoreboard, you start to wonder, should I go for this?
They'll kick it away here. And the returner will be brought down. been clicking. It really built momentum. Can the defense make adjustments, come up with a stop here? Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Looks left and finds his target there. Oh, and he hits it out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
Chris, much like we saw in the first half, this quarterback can put the ball right on the money. Now, you know the defensive coordinator at halftime spent all the time he could with his secondary to come up with answers on how to try to slow this guy down.
Nice play to start the drive. They're near midfield here for 1st and 10. Wants to throw it. Running back grabs it on the screen.
But the defense is getting pressure on the quarterback. They got a little bit fooled here by the screenplay. Nice positive gain for the offense.
The offense goes 5 wide, empty backfield. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. The pass rush closing in. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
Well, Chris, there's another sack by a Clemson defender. And, you know, so often in football we get so caught up in the quarterbacks and the spread looks and the big explosive plays on offense. But you think about where Clemson's been for the last 10 or 12 years, I think their defense deserves as much credit as guys like Trevor Lawrence and Deshaun Watson. This defense has gone to a different level, and that's why they're a national contender every single year.
The throw complete to the running back underneath. Defense able to stop him. It's 4th down now.
Sometimes you find that open receiver who's short of the sticks, and you hope the run after the catch will be able to give you the first down. The defense does a good job of keeping him short of the sticks. Let's see what they do here.
The Longhorns will send the punt team onto the field. He's on to boot it away now. Not what he was hoping for. Instead of pinning the offense deep, it's a touchback. Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. They're coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. Looking for the wideout. Oh, and he misfires just beyond the receiver's grasp.
Boy, what a call here by the offensive coordinator. Dialed it up perfectly. The play looked like it had a chance for a big gain. Unfortunately, the quarterback off on the accuracy, put that ball too far out in front of the receiver.
After the incompletion, 2nd and 10. What can they do here to make it 3rd and manageable? Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. They'll tackle him right at the 25-yard line. So the offense faces a 3rd and manageable here from the 25-yard line. Dropping back, it's Knight. The pocket breaking down. Wow, a 3rd hit tonight by the QB. He can go. He'll be taken down, but after a good return.
Well, this defense has been great the entire football game here. They knew they had a lot of pressure on them in the playoff. They stepped up and played well all game long, and now they get a critical interception here late in this game.
Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. They had to punt the ball last time. Now they're looking to add points, build on this lead. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
This running back's had a big night, kind of night you dream about, but the defense finally steps up and gets to him behind the line of scrimmage.
Going backwards to open up this series, 2nd down and 16 now. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. The defense stops him short of the marker, so it's 4th down coming up.
Well, much like what we saw in the first half, Chris, in this playoff game, no adjustments. Go right back to giving his running back the football. He's had a monster day and continues to get positive yards.
Longhorns will come to the line looking to convert on 4th down.
Let's go! Let's run!
And he's throwing for it on 4th down. Lets it fly to the wideout. He's got it, and that is enough for a 1st down. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. Longhorns with 1st and 10 here.
Fan of the RPO, but it is a dangerous play for the quarterback. You got to make the right decision. On this play, it just seemed like he was a little hesitant, unsure, and it cost him here with an incompletion.
To the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. That's a design quarterback keeper. The pickup is just 3 yards. Now it's 3rd down and 7.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal was obviously to hit some big plays. You got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
Give the running back a touch in the pass game. Catch made over the middle. The gain is not enough for 1st down, so it brings up a 4th and short.
88! Cornhole, 88! Football 7! Football 7! To the line! To the line! One!
And they can't complete it. It's a turnover on downs. Defense stepping up there.
Chris, what a great job here by this defense on this 4th down play. They knew exactly where to come up with that stop to get the turnover on downs, and they did it.
So the drive will begin backed up at their own 6-yard line. Hand it off for a draw. Going absolutely nowhere. It'll be a loss of play.
Well, they keep trying to run the football, and they keep getting dominated at the line of scrimmage. That has been a theme throughout this entire game. We've talked about it earlier in the game. It's not changing at all. They've become one-dimensional.
A deep shot right down the middle. Another pick. Wow, that's the 4th tonight. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
Not a real good throw here. He put too much air under the ball, turned into a floater. Now defensively, this is a dream. All you're thinking in that situation is just don't drop it. It's almost like a fair catch on a punt.
Here comes a handoff. Defense stops him short of the 1st down marker, and that'll do it for the 3rd quarter of play. So Texas has the lead, Kirk, as we break here for the quarter. Sitting in a pretty good spot as we wrap up the 3rd quarter, trying to keep those national championship hopes alive. Let's take a quick look at the game sets while we have a chance. We're set now for the fourth quarter. Who is going to make the crucial plays to take home this W? Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. Sticking with the running game. Defense stops him, but that's a solid gain.
Another nice run by this running back. He's well over 100 yards now on the game. A big part of the reason that they're going to win this football game and advance to the next round.
So now it's 3rd and short from the 30. A chance for the defense to make a play here and perhaps force a field goal attempt. He's running out of time here. They trap him for a sack.
I like the call here, but you can't run long, developing play-action passes like that if the offensive line is not going to give the quarterback time to throw.
Out comes the field goal team to give it a shot. This is a long way out. And a chance here to build the lead, make it a 3-score game in the final quarter. And it's good from 56 yards.
Boy, this guy had plenty of leg here, too. Chris, you remember the days when a kick from 50-plus was a major accomplishment? Now these guys knock these out like they're almost automatic.
He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback. They'll start at the 25. And here's that wrinkle, the Wildcat formation, extra blocker in the game. Let's see what they call. He's got room to run. Defense ready for the Wildcat. Just a short gain.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just at 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
So 2nd and 7, a 3-yard pickup. This offense trying to get something going on this drive. That one falls incomplete, looking for a flag, doesn't get it. Brings up 3rd down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
Offense facing a 3rd and long from the 28. Got to have your pass protection in order in this play. Just gets it away. It's a deep ball. That's incomplete. They weren't afraid to let it fly, but it brings up a 4th down.
My gosh, Chris, it's been a rough night for this offense and this poor quarterback. Took a shot there as he released the ball, and the defense is just teeing off on him here late in these obvious drop-back situations.
Down late, they'll keep the offense on the field trying to chip away at this lead. With some pre-snap movement, back in motion. 4th down, look at a throw for it. And it falls incomplete. A turnover on downs. A big play for this defense.
Chris, I totally understand why they would go for this here at this point in the game. You're down by 3 scores. We're in the 2nd half. They felt the pressure with the possession that they had, the field position that they had. They needed to make something happen. Unfortunately, not able to come through.
And they'll use the ground game here. That's a nice wrap-up there by the junior.
That's a great way to start this drive after taking over in really good field position, working with the lead. Chance here for a knockout punch.
Again, makes it 2nd and medium. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
You know, what separates good defenses from great defenses is you're going to give up some catches. But what do you do after the offense makes the reception? Are you giving up much space? Are you giving up yards after the catch? Here, just a really good job by this defense. Yeah, they gave up a reception, but right there to make a nice tackle for a loss.
On 3rd down, he drops to throw. But it's incomplete, and that will now bring up 4th down. So now on comes the field goal unit. After making his first attempt, they'll try again from 41 yards out. Oh, he missed it. Off target that time. Still a 17-point lead after that miss.
That's a missed opportunity for some points here. The way they were moving the football, I thought maybe a touchdown at the very least, 3 points, but instead, he shanks it.